Hello, everybody, and welcome to another action-packed episode of AWIPOD WorldWide. It's been a long time since we did this show. I am your host, Brent Piles, and with me, as always, is a man who is from across the ocean and from the future. He's the ballroom brawling, disco dancing, dynamite stretching, intercontinental playboy. Folks, he's more over than no selling a choke slam off the stage at GR Nut. Glenn Abbott. Glenn, how you doing?
I'm doing good. It has been a while, hasn't it, since we've done this? That's how we missed the cue.
Well, you guys never get the cue right anyway, so it doesn't matter. So it does not matter. Our other co-host, of course, that's with us for this, is going to have to pronounce some name he made up himself because that's too much for me. Go ahead, pal. It's all you.
Welcome, everybody, to Domernik Dijev Canton. That's me tonight, and I'm going to throw up the two W's because worldwide.
You know what? I didn't think of that, but you're right.
Yeah, those W's. Like the
Nebraska
Browns
plays
this week.
Wisconsin tomorrow, so fuck them W's. Throw them down. Have you seen the Big Ten standings, Mayor? They're hilarious. Ohio State or Michigan are going to face some scrub team in the championship.
Yeah. Whoever wins the West, it could be Nebraska, I think.
Nebraska's number 2 in the West right now, and
Yeah,
we
so,
suck.
I mean, so whoever has to play Ohio State or Michigan is going to get slaughtered.
They are in trouble.
Yeah.
They are in trouble. Another funny thing that Glenn probably doesn't know about this, but there's a big scandal on the Michigan football program about them going to opponents' games and stealing their signs, like the signs that they send in on the field. Mayor, have you heard about this?
Oh, yeah, I know all about it. And it's not like the NFL where the head coach or the offensive coordinator relays the plays into the quarterback's helmet.
Yeah.
You know, they have to actually send signals in college because they're not allowed to have the microphones in the helmet, just like the NFL. So there's been teams that set up outside of other teams' training camps or their other games and actually record all of the play signs so that they can signal to the defense what the play call is, so they can react and set up in an appropriate, defensive scheme or know where the ball is going. So Michigan has been doing that. However, I don't understand if you know a team is doing that. As big of an Ohio State fan as I am, change your play calls. To just change it from like red, silver, 39 to swap the color scheme and drop like 4 numbers. Come up with a new play call that they can't decipher immediately, and they're lost. And then they're looking at you like, oh, we're not getting this. This isn't right. Like, just change the fucking play calls, dummies.
Yeah. The most hilarious thing to go ahead. Were you gonna say something, Glenn?
Or work out a different play for those play calls. So they're expecting you to do one thing, you do something totally different.
That's a great point too. It's just the funny thing I thought about is they fire like assistant coaches, and then they try to say that the head coach had nothing to do with
it. Yeah, he had no idea this was going on.
I was born yesterday.
Yeah. And Joe Paterno didn't know about. Never mind. We're not going to get into that.
Yeah, let's not go there. That's the low word, but I just found that to be hilarious. And I don't want to like super vilify them because I'm sure a lot of schools do this. I'm sure they're not the only school that does it. I just thought that was funny that they would try to tell me that these assistant coaches knew, but the head coach, no idea. He had no idea.
Yeah, this guy that makes $40,000 a year is like a backup coach is understanding this and setting up all these play calls. Like, everyone's cheating. Like,
yeah,
there's different levels of cheating.
As a wise man once said, everything is wrestling.
Yes.
I thought you were going to say, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Yeah.
Well, that's another one. Yeah.
I don't get it. I mean, yeah, as an Ohio State fan, I want to see Jim Harbaugh not coaching from the sidelines, but I also want to beat the best team out there because Michigan got the best of us the last 2 years, maybe 3.
It's been at least 2. I don't know.
It's been at least 2.
At least 2.
I think the third year we didn't get to play them because Michigan had too many COVID cases.
It was the COVID thing, yeah, because that's when y'all had Justin Fields. Yep.
Yeah, and they were going to destroy Michigan that year. But anyway.
Oh, definitely. But anyway, I just wanted to discuss that with the mayor because I knew he's a big Ohio State fan. So, anything else?
I'd be interested.
What? No, Glenn's gonna look this up now. Glenn's gonna go do a deep dive.
No, I just find it interesting that because of the way things are set up, it's getting like it with football, with soccer now, is they're taking these kids basically at 13 and 14, and clubs, academies are becoming schools for them now. So they make their big goal, and it's like with your collegiate football, is their goal is top level football, and it takes all the fun out of it as far as I'm concerned.
Now, as someone who has never played organized soccer / football, how is the play calling actually like called on the field, like, or is it just kind of like an eyeball reaction against each defense as they're like moving, whoever's actually of control of the ball?
No, there's no set plays to it.
There's no set plays.
It's just totally random.
Okay, I didn't know, like, after you have like well, obviously with like a corner kick or something, you try to have like
they either do it man for man or zonal marking or whatever else they call it. But basically,
outside of that, it's just like eyeball reaction.
Anyway,
I played in like gym class where everyone's just running around for fun and kicking.
Yeah, like a fucking. It was just like nobody even knew who was on anybody's team. You were just kicking. The ball came near you, you kicked it. Yeah. So one time, my friend kicked the soccer ball and it hit this girl right in her face, and I'll never forget it because it was. It wasn't funny. It was terrifying, actually, because it hit her hard. It's funny to think about it now, but back then I was like, "Oh God, I think you might have killed her."
But did she die?
She did not die.
There you go. You can laugh about it now.
And then her mom came back and screamed at my friend Poncho. I for a second, she wasn't moving. I said, "I think she might be dead." I thought to myself, she may be dead.
Oh my God, you've killed Katie.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Yeah. I used to play baseball as a kid, right? And then a couple of times the ball hit me in the face, and I said, "Fuck this!" I stopped playing baseball.
Ooh, that's a tough one too. That hurts.
Yeah, that's rough.
So I gave up cricket. Because when I couldn't see the ball, I just heard it whistling past me. I think it's time to give up on it.
Nope. Yeah. T-ball's good for me, thanks. I don't want to do any more than T-ball. I'm good. Anyway, anything wrestling related anybody wanted to bring up? I know we had a discussion about Santos Escobar, right?
Yeah, Santos, man. If you haven't watched that promo, whoever's listening to this, go back and watch it. I knew Santos was like a mid-card quality guy. Like, I always saw him as like a guy that probably would top out as like the IC/US kind of guy. But man, that promo tonight sold me. It had the intensity of like an Eddie Guerrero, and he looks like a star at the same time. Like, it was really good. It was really well delivered. It made sense. And I love going back and forth out of the English to Spanish. I know Damian Priest does it a lot, but this was so much better. This was on another level. It was that good. Just very intense. And he didn't play to the crowd. Like, he didn't let the crowd bother him or break his cadence, because they were trying to what him for quite some time. And he didn't let it slow him down one bit.
What is this all of a sudden that the bloody crowds are deciding that they're going to try and get one? No. I thought we'd got past all that.
And it's always, usually they're whatting people that English isn't probably their first language or their strong suit, and it's kind of really disrespectful. But the way that he played through it, he didn't let it bother him one bit. He handled it like a frickin' star. Now, did anyone actually get to catch the very end of SmackDown to see whoever the fourth person was that came out for Bianca Belair's team?
Who do you think it is?
Becky Lynch.
I would think it was going to be Becky Lynch.
Of course it was Becky Lynch. The worst in wrestling.
Well, I didn't know if it was going to be Jade Cargill, and this is where they were going to debut her.
No.
I think they got to bring her in as a heel, right? She's got to be heel first.
They're not going to throw her into war games on the face.
That's a good point.
I mean, you can hide how good or bad someone is in a war games match because you're not having a singles match.
That's true. And you know, she could just spend 5 minutes putting tables in the ring.
Yeah.
I know that the powers that be have got big plans for her, but she's obviously not ready yet.
Yeah. I understand. Don't rush it.
Got a few more weeks with Mako yet. Knocking her into shape, I think.
Yeah, that'll fix her.
Yeah.
Not that she needs to be fixed. It'll help her, is what I mean. Not fix her.
Yeah, to help polish the diamond that she is.
Exactly. Future WrestleMania is what they're putting on her, because she's going to be her versus Bianca Belair. That's a WrestleMania main event right there. I mean, look at them both.
Yeah.
I mean, forget about it. Forget about it. I mean, once that girl gets some WWE polishing on her, she's going to be, man, sky's the limit. But she's like, what, 24?
Yeah. And she already carries herself kind of like Charlotte Flair, where she just knows she's a star.
Well, goddamn, pal, if I looked in the mirror every day and saw that, I'd feel like I was too.
I don't have muscles, yet alone her muscles have muscles. So
yeah, she's a well put together individual. That is for sure.
She drank her milk, even though that doesn't help, right?
Yeah, no, don't drink milk. It takes the calcium out of your bones. It doesn't put the calcium in.
Yeah,
that was a myth they told us.
And if you believe that, just eat a ton of ice cream, because it's better anyway.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's milk with extra sugar. It's good for you. Cha cha cha.
Which is so I've been listening. I went back and I started listening to the very first episodes of UTT, and they keep commenting on how Raw has milk commercials, and they're like, "Oh my god, what a big sponsorship for milk!" And I'm like, "You guys don't understand how big milk was in the '90s. Everything was sponsored by milk, literally everything."
Yeah,
we even the League Cup, which now they're calling the Caribou Cup.
Yeah,
here at one time was the Milk Cup. It was sponsored by the British Milk Board.
You remember when the fucking racers, they do that? You'd win like the Indy 500, and then they'd give you a big fucking thing of milk to drink. Like, yeah, I just drove 1 billion miles around the track going left the whole time. It's 100 degrees out here. I really want some fucking milk.
And the weird thing about sponsoring milk is it's not a brand; it's a drink.
It's a drink.
Like it would just be like sponsored by beer. Like it's not Michelob, it's not Bud Light sponsoring it. It's just sponsored by beer. Like who pays for that? Do they all have like a conglomerate where they all just put something in a pot and pay for it? It doesn't make sense.
I know when I go to the store, there's like 6 different kinds of milk. So which milk are we talking about here?
Yeah. Who's paying for these ads?
All the milk guys got together and all right, said, look here, we're just going to promote milk. We'll all win.
It's a good theory.
And that was the point that they were that Rob and Dan were making, is like who pays that? How does that work? So yeah. Check out UTT podcast if you don't already. We plug them every week, and you'll be able to hear us with them Tuesday, because we are recording with them tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. Anything else anybody wants to talk about? Are you ready to watch some WCW 2000?
Let's get on with it. Let's get on with it.
All right, let's do it. So I kind of I went through and edited an episode of Thunder and an episode of Nitro, and I condensed them down to 2 40-minute shows. And so that's what we're going to watch here as we build our way to Uncensored 2000. And I'm going to put up on the screen here. Try not to laugh this immediately as soon as it comes up on the screen, but you will.
Why is his mullet gone? Both of them had the most glorious mullets, and they're both gone.
That's not even that's Knobs, but that ain't Sags.
No, but that's Fit Finley, and Fit Finley had a fantastic mullet too.
He did.
They both had 2 of the best wrestling mullets of all time, and they're gone. To look like their head fell in one of those Ginsu blenders.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Run it. Yeah, apparently they're the No Limit Soldiers. Make them say, David Flair's out here dancing with the Nitro girls. I had
smokes.
We got a big
Mr.
feud between
Perfect.
Ric Flair and Mr. Perfect going on right now, apparently.
I mean, Flair made Mr. Perfect. I mean, Mr. Perfect made Flair retire.
He did from WWE.
For the first or second or third time, I forget.
Yeah.
We're up to about 14 times now. Listen here, slap nuts. Oh, man, Sid.
You got Sid. Yeah. Here comes Dustin Rhodes, dressed like a cowboy.
Is that how cowboys dress?
Yeah, I think so. They call him the natural. He's natural as can be. Yeah, they call him the natural. He's dressed like a cowboy. Look at this. You can see his balls.
That's more of a dream boy dressing as a cowboy.
Yeah, that's cowboysonly.com.
Yeah.
You love that cowboysonly.com.
Never been there. I don't have a username. It's the natural.
He's as natural as can be. He's got black gloves on too, which is nice.
It's like if Undertaker was one of the Village People.
Oh yeah. It's fun to rest in peace at the YMCA. I like the RIP at the Y. Oh, now he wants an autograph from Terry Funk, and Funk said, "Oh, that's not right."
I feel like Funkster is retired at this time too for the 4th time.
Oh yeah, he's 4th, like 10th time. Probably. That's not very nice. Just because he wouldn't sign his autograph.
I won't sign your autograph.
Your mother's a whore. Maybe that's what he's mad about. Oh God, it's the hot coffee.
Oh, not the coffee.
Oh,
no.
Could be.
What a waste of coffee.
I mean, Funk's been lit on fire. He's fine.
Oh God, not the coffee.
Now what's happening?
I'm gonna put him through the table.
It fell over.
The scalding hot coffee wasn't bad enough. He had to throw him on a floppy table.
Oh, WCW, I love you. It just fell over.
People are throwing trash at Gold Dustin Reynolds.
I'm surprised it wasn't just a Shockmaster standing there behind it.
Oh, that would have been amazing. Now here's Funk. He's got a chair.
If you can get snuck up on by a 65-year-old man in sweatpants with a chair.
Yeah.
And he's got 2 fake hips. He's got to creak when he walks. You know what I mean?
This isn't like Usain Bolt sneaking up on you.
Yeah.
He said, I deleted your Cowboys.com thing and your mother's a whore. Oh, God.
I'm on to you, Natural Dustin 1982.
Natural Dustin 1982. That's great. That's awesome. That should have been his gimmick, I think. He's going to hit him again.
He's going to hit him on the head again.
Jesus.
Oh, nice stiff chair shot there.
I don't like it. Holy cow. This is where he called his mother a whore. Definitely. This was the time.
Yeah, but then he's also calling Dusty's wife, and I don't know if that went over.
That's a good point. You're right. I didn't think of that. Oh, here's 3 count. The mayor's favorite team of all time, right, Mayor?
Oh, yeah. I'm loving this.
Everybody, 3 count. Put your hands together. I don't remember the rest of the words. That's all I remember. Get up on your feet. That's in there somewhere.
1, 2, 3.
Are they the hardcore champion? Oh, they're fixing to bust a move.
Oh,
here we go.
Get the circles out.
Oh, damn.
It's a show for the strippers. Male strippers at that. At least with the WWE, they gave you.
Oh, there's the circles.
Oh, yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm going to buy the 3 count album off eBay. I wonder if they have it. You think they do?
Do they have a whole album? I thought they just had the one song.
Yeah, they probably don't. I don't think they do.
I'll buy the album, though, too.
I know you will, pal.
Get up on your feet. Put your hands together.
I'm going to learn the goddamn words because I can literally listen to a song 3 times and learn all the words. I'm going to learn all the words to that song by next week. You just wait.
Stand up on your seat. Find a syncope. And... Oh, wait, that's not the lyrics. That's the wrong lyrics.
They got a guy on a leash. What is this?
I don't know. It's the dog. Didn't they have a gimmick named the dog? Was this him?
Could be.
It was for like one night. And then they were like, this is terrible.
You say that again.
Oh, you guys are in trouble. It's even worse. It's a music producer waiting to steal all their money. Oh, no.
I love how they have clashing camouflage. Like, these guys would not be camouflaged in the same, war zone together.
No.
I guess not. Okay, here we go.
Let him go. There he goes.
I'd have left. I'm not gonna lie. I would have just left. He looks crazy. Hey, slap nuts.
He looks like the guy that I saw in Cleveland that was fully methed out and like break dancing in the street.
That's meth heads in the street kind of. They're usually a little thinner though, because they haven't eaten in a while.
He was a thinner man, but he had on like Jinko style jeans, like the big old jeans with the big bell bottoms.
Right. You guys heard of the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Oh yeah, of course.
This guy looks like Flea on steroids.
He does. He looks more like Tick than Flea. He's a fat guy.
Yeah. He's swollen, is what it is. It's full. Oh, this is a 6-man tag team match for the Hardcore Championship. I don't know how that works, but apparently it's happening.
Is that a pin or is he biting him?
He's biting him.
He's biting.
I mean, a flea would bite you.
Yeah. Well, or a dog.
Or dog.
Either one. Well, a nice dog wouldn't bite.
It's the circle of life. The flea bites the dog bites you.
That's how it
goes. The circle of life.
You see, son.
The flea bites the dog. The dog bites Evan Courageous.
The dog.
Then Evan Courageous.
Evan Courageous. That's a terrible name, right? Courageous.
I mean, he could be the cousin of Sid Justice, being courageous.
Well, you know what? I didn't think of that. You're right.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, Wee-oo. Thank God they caught him. It was like Jacob Fatu, except for nobody caught that guy.
The ICP sign in the crowd.
Oh, Glenn, you ever heard of the Insane Clown Posse?
Of course I have.
Okay. You know any of their songs?
No, I just remember for the wrestling.
Well, Glenn, you probably should never ever listen to any of their music because it isn't good. I guess it is if you like that sort of thing. There's people out there who don't like Taylor Swift. I don't get it either, but I guess if you like Insane Clown Posse, more power to you. It's not for me, pal. Mayor, what about you? You a big fan of the ICP?
I've actually met them several times and was gonna, at 17 years old, work a match with them, and then they found out I was 17 years old.
You know, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, I worked. It's a long story short, since this match is stupid anyway. I worked at an arcade when I was 17, and the guy that was the manager of the arcade owned a wrestling promotion. And the weird thing is, his what do you call it, a reference? Whenever you had to call for like references on his application, was actually Jake the Snake Roberts. And Jake answered the phone and was like, I don't fucking know this clown. But he had his real number, and it was Jake the Snake Roberts. And he owned this local wrestling promotion called like Massillon Championship Wrestling, which is a small city out in like by Canton. And Insane Clown Posse was booked several times there. And they wanted to have a match. Oh, who is that?
Hold on. I know for a fact that there's a promo on here, and I forgot to share the audio. And this promo is hilarious. So, because we have to hear it. So,
oh yeah, definitely.
So yeah, 3 count lost the Hardcore Championship in a 6-man tag team match, apparently.
To the dog.
To the dog, I guess.
He grabbed them cakes.
All right. So the sound should come on when the promo comes on, or maybe it fucking won't. Oh wait. It's on mute. Yeah. That's why.
And certainly I can tell you've got something on your mind.
Wow. It'll work better if you're...
All right. If it looks familiar, it should. We are joined by the great Mexican star, La Parca. And certainly I can tell you've got something on your mind.
Yo, let me speak on this. The chairman's in his house. Once again, the skull captain is large and in charge and ready to light someone up. Just call me butter, baby, because I'm on a roll. You want to talk about the man? Well, you're looking at the man. But just look, don't touch. And any fool that wants to get in my way gets 2 steel creases across the top. You know, for me and one for my homies. Now step off, Gino. The chairman's about to call the meeting to order.
How have I never seen this before? That was amazing.
Hey, ladies, I told you I wouldn't be long.
Goodness gracious.
Now, kid,
a test of next.
I don't know who's doing the voice.
Parka's costume.
You sure that was the Parker?
I don't know who it was.
That was some big black dude dressed up as the Parker.
It was supposed to be La Parca. This is the Kiss Demon, I think, right?
Yeah, this is the Kiss Demon.
Oh man,
What was this Dan? What?
Dale Torborg.
Torborg. I knew it was D something.
His father, Jeff Torborg, was a second baseman for the White Sox for years.
Mm.
That's the only reason why I ever remember his name is because I know his dad played for the White Sox and fuck the White Sox.
Oh, he's just a demon by this point.
Yeah, here he comes. Look at those demon abs.
Didn't he throw Vampiro off like a tower or something crazy?
Yeah, I'm sure had to have. I think Vampire got thrown off many towers. Now he's like, but he's like spit blood. Is that what that was?
Possibly.
Who knows? This is all red anyway.
Did we put this on our bad gimmicks list? Because it could have made it.
It should have.
I think I did. Yes.
Oh yeah, I think you're right, Glenn. I believe you did have it.
I mean, the dog would have to be up there too, but I don't think he lasted long. But he was a champion.
I guess. I'm not sure how the hardcore championship transfers in a 6-person tag team match when it's a singles. I don't know how that works. Here comes Soul Man La Parka.
Yeah.
Watch the ring here.
Soul Man Rocky Johnson La Parka.
It was hard for me to hold my laughter in because I knew what was coming. I was trying not to start busting out.
I'm gonna take this chair, put 2 creases across your head, sucker.
I am getting that is not the same dude that cut that promo.
I think you're right. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to share that with my good friend Jason, who is like the biggest La Parka fan in the world.
Oh.
He actually named one of his gerbils La Parka.
Oh, thank God! I thought you were going to say he named one of his kids La Parka. No, that's a bit far.
but he does own a La Parka mask and took a picture of his kid wearing the La Parka mask when he was like 1.
Oh,
what just
I'm
happened?
pretty sure when he hit him down out there, he fucking fell and like racked himself on the fucking top of that chair. So La Parka's nuts have been smashed already. I don't like this demon guy. First, his dad plays for the White Sox. That's fucking strike number 1. Strike number 2 is he's a fucking Kiss demon. And strike number 3 is he's a dirty fighting behind the back motherfucker. I don't like him.
Yeah, and he's beating up Soul Man La Parka. Soul Man La Parka is like one of my favorite wrestlers of all time right now.
You're right. Congratulations to Soul Man La Parka. You are the newest member of the AWIPOD Hall of Fame. He deserves it. He's in.
He's dressed like Shark number 3 in that Katy Perry Super Bowl performance too.
Yes. He looks like Shark Boy's father.
This is no way that is the real La Parka. Even his mask doesn't fit properly.
I think you're probably right. It's probably Norman Smiley. It's probably who it is.
Bit fat for Norman, but
well, he like stuffed a pillow in there or something, I think.
Yeah.
And if it is Norman Smiley, I hope he does the big wiggle. Because I love the big wiggle. What's going to happen now? Oh my God!
No idea, but it doesn't look like it's going to be good.
Nope.
Or safe.
Oh, disqualify him immediately.
Are you a Kiss fan,
Glenn?
No.
Yeah, I always hated Kiss.
I couldn't name you one Kiss song, so can't say I love them or I hate them. But
I'm British. Why would I?
Oh, nice move.
You know, we invented heavy metal. You turned it into hair metal. You made it weak.
Whoa! What a move!
That was nice. Come on, 1, 2. Yeah, fuck you, Kiss Demon.
You're not gonna rock and roll all night and party every day with La Parka.
Okay, I do know that song. Never mind. I take it.
That's the only song I can think of from Kiss.
La Parka likes to rock and roll with chairs each and every day.
Oh Jesus! This is a crime in sports waiting to happen.
Yeah. I mean, he has been on Crime in Sports. They do have an episode. He is. There he is. God damn it. He's going to rip his fucking shirt and pants off too, isn't he?
He is, isn't he?
Those
are the theme of the show. There's all bloody male strippers on it, aren't they?
And Elizabeth couldn't even do the same to at least make this worthwhile.
Oh, she ripped it off.
Well, thanks for nothing, Liz.
Yeah, that's no fun.
I'm looking more like a baked bloody potato than ever.
He really does.
He looks like if Gollum had sex with a baked potato.
Yeah.
And then the child took a bunch of steroids.
My precious.
That's what he calls his steroids, Phil.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, who's he gonna face? I hope it's fucking. I don't know. Someone who's gonna kick his ass.
I was gonna say the district attorney to put him in jail.
Ah, darn it! It's
It's
Vampiro.
Vampiro. Speak of the devil.
I heard Conan once describe Vampiro as bitch made. So there's that.
It's a good name to call someone you don't like.
Yeah.
Not sure I can pull off that wordage.
Yeah, I don't think I've used the word bitch. I mean, I have said it in my life, unfortunately, describing someone, but I haven't said it in many years.
Yeah.
But I always found that funny when he said he's bitch made. I don't know why. Just thought it was funny.
Are they saving electricity there?
They must be.
Oh, there we go.
They had the weird red lighting earlier.
Somebody put some money in the meter.
Somebody put some money in the meter. They were able to crank the lights on for another 30 minutes.
The
Lex Luger's
crazy
like-
thing is, as bad as this is, look at the arena. It's still well packed. Like, people are still going to this.
Somehow.
What was this? Was this 2000, you said?
Yeah, to March of 2000. Yep.
Holy smokes, people are still attending this pretty
These were
well.
still at Disney, though, weren't they?
No, I don't think so.
No, this is traveling, I think.
Yeah, they're just touring, I believe. I don't know why it's freaking lagging like that.
Yeah.
It was
Lex
well, I
ruins
checked.
everything. It's not lagging. Lex just is moving in slow motion.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, he just slapped him in
Oh,
the face.
slap the taste out of Vampiro's mouth. What's it say? Larry Hodgson loves.
Norman.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if they mean Norman Smiley, Norman the Lunatic, Norman Stormin Norman. I don't know. I'm not sure.
I love that they gave this person's full name too.
They did. I like to read the signs in the crowd. There's not a whole lot of signs here. It's better in the Attitude Era.
Yeah, I love
Yes.
listening to your Warring to Attitude episodes just because I love the breakdown on the signs that you guys see.
I love it.
It's
I
a
love
really
a good sign. Love a good sign. Especially in Attitude Era because there's so many politically incorrect ones, and you're just like, wow, they would take that from you.
Yeah, you can't say that anymore on television.
You can't write triple HIV. So you can't do that. They won't allow it. They don't let that happen anymore. No, Vampiro working his way. He's like a mainstay on WCW 2000. Vampiro. Glenn, you ever a big Vampiro fan?
No.
I didn't think so. Mayor, you have any Vampiro merchandise?
I have zero Vampiro merchandise.
I'm shocked.
Interview with the Vampiro.
Oh yeah, bitch made. It says
Bitch
Oh,
made
I'm sorry.
Vampiro. Bitch ass Vampiro. Get him off my TV.
Oh yeah, two people we hate. I'm talking shit, but I edited this. I edited to keep this shit in. But I did it because I knew we'd be like, fuck these guys.
Lex Luger versus Vampiro. What is
What's
the
he
Disa
doing?
de Muertes or whatever, the Day of the Dead or something like that
Mhm.
for the Hispanic culture?
Yeah.
Is that what he's supposed to be? Because he doesn't remind me of an actual vampire.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not 100%.
No Gangrel, is he?
No, but I'm assuming Vampiro is the Spanish word for vampire, right? Like it has to be.
Yeah. Hmm.
Oh, right to the spine there from the total package. It was kind of weird, Glenn. He was like trying to ride him like a horse over there on the ropes. I don't know what was going on with that. You remember like when you were a kid? Well, I never did this with my dad, but I saw it on movies, and the kid would get on their dad's back, and then the dad would like walk on their hands and knees with the kid on the back. You know, I think that's what he was going for.
All right.
That's not the scene from Magic Mike where they play pony, is it?
I've never seen Magic Mike. I can ask my wife. She's 100% seen it, probably more than once. But
That would not surprise me with what's going on in this show so far.
oh, he's got a handful of Vampiro's nuts. Slam
There
him on down.
was a WCW wrestler in the movie Magic Mike, and it was not Lex Luger.
It's Kevin Nash.
It was Kevin Nash.
Come on, pal. I knew that one.
Okay.
Come on, pal. Oh, Vampiro's back is injured. He is an injured individual.
He's going into the bloody torture rack, isn't he?
Yeah, probably.
Ooh.
Like I don't like. Who am I even supposed to cheer for? Like I don't.
No
I
one.
don't get it.
Elizabeth to get away from this weirdo.
Run, Elizabeth, get away.
Yeah.
On his Crime and Sports, he was talking about one of his favorite dinners was to go to Boston Market and get meatloaf. I was like, that's fucking disgusting.
Who?
Lex Luger.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant Vampiro.
Vampiro, you too, probably.
No,
yeah.
I want Vampiro to just walk to the ring eating meatloaf because that would be a better gimmick than this vampire shit.
Make him 100 times more interesting, in my opinion.
He just comes out of Kenny Rogers, like whatever that Kenny Rogers restaurant was.
Well,
Wait,
here comes Ric
why
Flair.
is Flair coming out in this match?
I think him and Lex are in like a tag team right now or something.
Did someone steal Flair's meatloaf?
Yeah, that's what it was.
He said that was my meatloaf. My mama made that for me with extra ketchup.
I will do anything for love, but I will not let you eat my meatloaf, he said.
I won't do that.
I will not do that. No. What is happening? Somebody should be disqualified by now, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, the producer.
Yeah.
Oh, look, whack!
Bat. Oh God.
Clearly a real bat, not a fucking a plastic one.
He just got hit with a bat. Just schoolboy him. You don't have to rack him here.
Well, he's got it.
You're gonna rack him anyway.
I mean, Mayor, how is he supposed to show off his fucking big muscles if he doesn't rack him? Come on, get out of here.
Oh, so Lex and Flair were together at this point in time?
Yeah.
Lex should have been disqualified anyway for the interference from Flair.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like something package or something like that, nature package or fucking some shit like that. I don't remember. Some stupid fucking tag team with a bunch of fucking
The tag team name should have been Kamikaze and Pills.
Oh god. Oh no, they're gonna break his arm. Oh,
how's he ever gonna get out of his casket now?
how's he ever gonna be a vampire now with a broken wing? He ain't flying nowhere.
With this broken wing.
I was waiting. I was hoping someone would sing that. If not, I was gonna. Oh, now they're gonna beat him up too. It's a bad day to be Vampiro. That's what you get for being bitch made.
Yeah, bitch made.
At least he's there by the ambulance.
Everyone's beating up bitch made.
You're right, Glenn. He is right there. They can just load him in. They're like, we'll get back to that.
Oh gosh. Buff is the stuff.
There comes Mickey J.
Why is Mickey J wrestling?
He's wrestling that guy, homeless guy we saw earlier. Who's that on his shirt? I wonder.
Oh, he's got a nice beard. Berlin?
No, that was Crowbar is taking on the Wall next. What happened?
He literally was taking a crowbar to the wall.
Oh yeah.
Was that the match? Was he crowbar versus that wall in the back?
I guess it was.
That was so apropos.
Just in case
crowbar versus the wall. He's just taking a literal crowbar against the wall. Oh man, that was great.
What are you gonna say, Glenn?
I said just in case anybody wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Crowbar.
I didn't even put 2 and 2 together on that one. That's great. Ashley, that's not even creative, Ashley, you dummy. Put something else on the sign. They turned the lights down a lot.
Yeah.
Here comes the Wall dressed as a fucking limousine driver. Why is he dressed like that? What? I don't understand why he's dressed like that. He looks like a chauffeur. He's like, oh yeah, I'm going to beat you up and then I'm going to drive a limousine.
I think the Wall's in the right to censor.
Oh, yeah, he could be. He'd be a good member. Oh, here we go. Crowbar, Dangerous Devon Storm.
The right to censor is a cross-promotional brand like milk.
It's everywhere.
It doesn't matter which brand you're part of. You're milk.
Yeah. They just call it standards and practices in this in this. Oh, he chucked him right back into the middle rope. The Wall, brother. I'm just
get that name.
One day He built a wall, and they were like, "Oh, you're the wall. Look at that. What do you
I
know?"
don't know about the ref, but it's sad that there's only Crowbar that's not deceased out of this lot.
David Flair's passed away?
I thought he had.
No, that's Reed. Reed's David's still kicking.
Dave's still kicking around, is he?
Yeah, I think Crowbar's still kicking too.
Crowbar is, yeah.
Yeah.
Wall's not.
Oh, the Wall's passed away. That's too bad.
Oh no.
And then unfortunately, what happened with Daphne? Very sad. Oh, Crowbar. Those are some heavy duty knee pads he's got on. Like, they don't look like wrestling knee pads. Like, those look like the knee pads that my parents made me put on to ride my bike when I was like 6 years old. You know?
Yeah.
I always liked Crowbar in this era.
Huh.
I don't know. I just always thought he had something.
So I remember I went to a WCW. We went to a Thunder show, and we got like free tickets from somebody that my sister knew. We were literally like 3 rows from the ring, and I went with one of my friends. The same friend that kicked the soccer ball and I thought killed the girl that I was talking about earlier. And Crowbar was in the first match, and I just remember he comes out, hits one rope, hits the other one, jumps up, and does a giant flat back bump. That was the first thing. But I was like, "Oh, this fucking guy, this is fucking cool." But it was pretty fucking sweet. I was like 14 or 15, and we were sitting like I could feel the heat from the fireworks on my face. That's how close we were
Got a
sitting.
good working punch there on Crowbar.
That's what the mayor knew that he had, was that working punch. What's going to happen now?
I also am not sure if I realized that Crowbar and Mortis weren't the same guy at the time.
I mean, they put a mask on him, pal, and you're right.
He's going through whatever that is on there.
Oh, you would believe a man?
Oh my God, he missed that table by about a foot.
Yeah.
That was right on the concrete.
And that's because it's a flimsily built table as well.
Well, it is WCW after all.
Yeah, you overshot that one.
WCW fears ICP. ICP's probably in WWE with the oddities right now, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know what I said when I looked beneath this chair that I'm sitting in when I first came in here?
Yeah.
ICP.
That's what it was. I like it. I like it. You're never too old to laugh at that joke. All right, so Dangerous Devin Storm's dead, probably.
Legitimately.
Let's go.
And then, like, Daphne and David Flair looked like they were happy about it, but I don't understand that because I thought he was with them. I don't know.
Yeah, he looked like he is really injured.
He looks in like Paul White from AEW shape. If you know what I mean.
He does.
I did look it up, and he's not dead because it doesn't say it anywhere. So he's.
I don't think he was.
So Paul White's still kicking, or
still
at least
kicking.
breathing.
Yes. Here we go. See, Daphne's laughing about it.
Yes, she looks very delighted. The fact that he's.
She really does.
It's just me, or does David Flair look just like the guy from this Eminem Stan video?
Oh yeah, Devin Sawa. Yeah, he does look like him. Why do I know that?
You are correct. This is Devin Sawa that played that in that video.
I hate myself. I can't remember anything else in normal life, but I remember that. Devin fucking Sawa. How do I know that? Was he in Final Destination? Was that him?
He was in a movie or two. I think he was in Scream.
Maybe.
I think he was one of the guys in Scream, the very first one.
He definitely broke his arm there.
The table didn't break his fall.
I really want to sing I Believe I Can Fly.
He actually went down on his arm rather than flat on his back.
Let's watch it again.
Watch.
Oh yeah, smacked right on the concrete.
Oh yeah.
Yep, that's not good. That's gonna take a cast to fix, pal.
Yes.
Don't worry, Bob Orton wrestled with a cast for 8 years. You'll be fine.
Yeah, knock people out with it without getting disqualified.
Oh, Ric Flair, who's clearly the Hulkster champion of the world, he's got the belt. So
the Hulkster champion. Is this going to build up to the Yavapai Strappa match?
I believe so, pal.
That's why he's going around strapping everybody.
That sounds dirty, Glenn. You shouldn't be going around strapping people. Unless that's what you're into. If that's what you're into, then by all means. You gotta do. I support your lifestyle.
Poor old Buff's gonna get it this time.
So it's Crime and Sports alum tonight. We got Lex Luger, he's Crime and Sports. Buff Bagwell, he's Crime and Sports. They're everywhere on this show.
Yeah.
Buff Bagwell, male gigolo.
What's happening now? Oh God!
Oh no, you better check that.
What were we gonna say?
I got lost there watching him hunt down the ring rope or apron.
I thought you were gonna tell me better check himself before he riggedy wrecks himself.
Yeah, you better do that too.
Oh, like something got a bloody Space Mountain side there as well.
I'm gonna go upstairs and show my wife a picture of Buff Bagwell and see if she thinks he's handsome. And I don't think she's gonna say yes. I just don't.
Oh, don't.
Is Buff a babyface at this time?
He must be. I mean, there was like everybody had. There's like 80 Buff signs.
Stuff. There's lots of those signs around.
That'll tell you how great 2000 was going. Everybody really liked Buff Bagwell. Oh God. Yeah. Holy cow. Here we go. Ric Flair on his way down to the ring. Hey.
It's real sad he never had a feud with Vampiro, because then he could have been Buff the Vampiro Slayer.
Missed opportunity. If I'm fighting Buff and he's got that fucking chain on, first thing I'm doing is choking him with it. I'm grabbing him. I'm grabbing and choking it. That's the first thing I'm doing. That stupid fucking chain. I'm just gonna fucking choke him. First thing I'd do.
I'm just gonna point outside to like the people outside and make them look, and then just whammo right in the low blow.
That's right. Cock punch, Cockamora. Remember when that was
Nakamura's Cockamora was great.
Yeah. Cockamora. Space Mountain. I see a Space Mountain sign.
Fargo Slapnuts Control.
Huh? They must be in Fargo. Maybe they're in North Dakota. Ric Flair couldn't find shit to do in Fargo. He's like, God damn it! It's not even. I can't even drink 60 kamikazes tonight. You gotta be kidding. Shit. Oh, stop it, you son of a... This is another one, too, where like, fuck both these guys. I don't like either one of these guys. Fuck this. Here we go. Who stinks? Clinic stinks? They should hold that up more. I mean, they only held it up once for like 5 seconds. They look like they worked really hard on it. It was a big sign. He's going to put him in the figure 4. That, oh my God, that is quite possibly the worst figure 4 I've ever seen.
Wait, Buff has him in the figure 4?
Yeah, it well though.
Well, somebody had to do something well with that because the rest of it was shit.
Yeah, he didn't even get his leg up. Oh,
Charles Robinson can do a better fucking figure 4 than that.
Oh, we know he can.
Little Nate.
Little Nate. Yeah.
What you got? The count of 10, Charles. Count of 10.
Hey, Brandon's here. I think is that Brandon Banks in the crowd? Maybe he lived in Fargo in 2000, perhaps.
Who knows?
Maybe.
I'm gonna start that rumor now. He did. He played hockey too. He was a big hockey player in Fargo until he tore a ligament in his knee, and then he had to give it up, and the family moved to Illinois. That's how it happened.
A movie or a show called Fargo that stars Brandon Banks?
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe. If there isn't, I'm gonna pitch it. I'm gonna this Life and Times of Brandon Banks. I'm gonna
in Fargo.
In Fargo. Yep. It's growing up in Fargo, Brandon Banks.
I swear to God, does that say Ric Flair needs a Wonder Bra?
It does.
It does.
No, he doesn't.
Okay, I've got the sign winner of the night.
Yeah, on UTT they always do a sign of the night. Well, tonight we're gonna steal their gimmick and we're gonna give the sign of the night to the Ric Flair needs a Wonder Bra guy. Congratulations. How many nut shots have we seen?
Well, about a 3 now.
Just in this match.
Every move that Flair did in this match.
Just assaulting his nuts. That's all he's doing. Just assaulting them. An assault on Buff's
That's my big, sweaty chocolate balls. You ever saw the South Park episode?
No, I never really watched South Park.
Chocolate salty balls.
Yeah.
Chef did the song.
Oh, Chef did? Before he quit the show because they did that whole spoof on Scientology and he's a Scientologist.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was very early, like probably season 2, maybe.
Nah.
Yeah, it was early.
I did see the movie. I did see the South Park movie, and like one part that used to, I mean, it would still crack me up today, is when they're in class and he's like, how would you like to suck my balls? And Mr. Garrison's like, what did you just say? He's like, I'm sorry. Maybe you didn't hear me. He gets the Jimmy Hart microphone. How would you like to suck my balls, Mr. Garrison? that was my favorite part. Anyway, that was the South Park minute. Now we're going to get back to the match.
Well, this is literally prime South Park time in the year 2000. Like South Park was ruling the world, wasn't it?
It really was. Yeah, that's probably around the time that movie came out was 2000. I think they were trying to kill Saddam Hussein or some shit like that.
Yeah,
Saddam Hussein had a love affair with the devil. I'm not
mean,
making
Vince
this up.
Russo
That's
couldn't
the
book
movie.
that.
No.
I'm not making it up. That's the movie.
No, I've seen it. I used to love South Park.
Anyway, so this match is something.
I mean, it's got Ric Flair and Buff Bagwell in the year 2000.
Oh, we're gonna get a superplex. Oh, it's gonna be a Buff superplex.
Oh wow, we actually went off the top.
Oh, I heard a rumor. There was a rumor going around back in the day that like Buff's mom used to shave his balls for him, which is a weird thing that I heard. I thought I had to bring it up.
Are we sponsored by Manscaped this
We
week?
are sponsored by Manscaped. Ladies and gentlemen, use AWIPOD for 10% off. I'm just kidding. We're not really sponsored by Manscaped.
And if you want 15% off, use code word Buff's mom.
Buff's balls. Buff's mom. No, never mind. Never mind.
Why is Lex doing it here?
Luger hits him with the bat. Miss Elizabeth distracts Charles Robinson. Who could blame him? 1, 2, 3. Buff, you suck. Where's the winner? The man who was once described as far too pickled to die is the victor here. Glenn, was that you that said that, or was that Jeremy that said that? Jeremy said it. That guy was away with words. I miss him. I wonder what happened.
Down.
I wonder what happened to Jeremy.
In my mind, he's still watching.
he's somewhere out there. I know it.
He's lurking in the shadows like a 1950s Dick Tracy villain, wearing a fedora and a long trench coat, just waiting for his time to.
He's a big man too, so that's a lot. That's a
big trench coat.
Here comes Kurt Hennig now, moving slowly down to the ring.
I was going to say he's not looking in the best of.
No, he's a little less than perfect here.
He's got a dad bod, that's for sure. Which no judgment. I got one. Oh, he said, "I got jeans on, motherfucker. You don't want to fuck with me. I got jeans on." That's a big thing you don't want to do. You don't want to mess with a guy who's from Minnesota wearing jeans.
That wasn't even a tank top. He just flexed his muscles.
Yep, shirt popped right off.
The sleeves just shot off.
It was a fucking turtleneck too. The neck shit. Oh, here we go.
What's going on now?
Now we're talking,
ladies.
So one of those ladies is Major Guns, also known as Tylen Buck. I can tell you that, not from experience, but you could find some stuff about her on the internet. And maybe next week I'll read to you guys some of the movies that she's been in, if you're lucky.
Oh man, I bet those have some good names.
Oh, I bet they do. I can't wait. All right, here we go. It's a 6-man tag team match. You got Jeff Jarrett with the Harris brothers taking on Booker T, Sid, and for some reason Billy Kidman.
Wait, she started driving Miss Daisy's behind?
Is there's a sign that says that?
No, I just made that up.
Oh, goddamn. So we have a new winner. A new contestant has entered the party. Where's Shark Boy? Where's Shark Boy? I want to know, too. I want Shark Boy on the next show. He's not. Ron and Don Harris. Mayor, can you name some of Ron and Don Harris's gimmicks? Me and Glenn just saw one of them recently on Warringed Attitude.
They were Jacob and Jared Blue or something like that.
Jacob and Eli, but that's close enough. I'll give you
Jacob and Eli Blue.
Blues.
And then they were something in TNA because they're like Jeff Jarrett's like good friends.
Yeah.
So they basically followed Jeff Jarrett wherever he went.
They were also like, I think they're Creative Control later here in WCW, and they are Skull and 8 Ball of DOA.
Okay. I forgot all about that. I didn't forget about the gimmick. I just forgot that was them.
Yeah. I knew what you meant, pal. Billy Kidman now, greatest salesman of all time because he was once married to Tori Wilson. So just putting that out there. Heck of a salesman, Billy Kidman. I don't know why he's in this match. One of these things is not like the
So
other.
is Jeff Jarrett. He's one of the bravest men on earth to steal Kurt Angle's wife.
Yeah, this man is
That takes some cojones.
So I heard that interview with Gunther where he shit all over the Ultimate Warrior, but he also said a lot of really good things about Jeff Jarrett. He was talking about how Jeff's he's still in the business today, and like the longevity of that is really impressive. And like I know Jarrett gets shit on a lot by a lot of people for whatever reasons, but I think Jarrett's a pretty fucking good guy, and I like Jeff Jarrett. So
he's one of the nicest interviews and like realistic people on any kind of like podcast.
He does come across as really.
He's such a nice guy, but he's always been like the most perfect heel. Like if you ever wanted heat, people hated Jeff Jarrett.
He's got a reputation for being a dickhead, so people think he is in real life. But...
Yeah, and I always thought he was a dickhead too, and then I started listening to his podcast, and he literally sounds like the nicest guy ever.
Yes.
There we go.
Here we go.
Oh, spin him, Sid.
Spin him. Darn it.
Oh, no.
He even put him down gently.
He did. 1, 2. Oh, no. The Harris boys pulled the referee out. I don't know if that constitutes a fucking disqualification in WCW. Who's the legal man? Our 78th nut shot in the 40 minutes we've watched.
It's supposed to be Booker T and Jeff Jarrett.
Okay.
Oh, he slapped him in his nuts.
Of course he did. So if you're out there listening, everybody, take a drink every time we say there's a nut shot. You'll be wasted. You'll be fucked up. Oh, they slammed Billy Kidman. They're
I
just
love the trash getting thrown into the ring.
Stuff in the ring and everything.
On a WCW Thunder by the
in Fargo. I blame Brandon Banks. He incited the riot.
There we
go.
Here we go. Guess what, Sid? Pow, motherfucker! It's fucking guitar time.
I always loved a good guitar shot.
And that's it. It's over. Take my screen down. So that's the end of that. That's our episode of Thunder. I think we're just gonna keep rolling with this. And next week, well, I don't think the mayor. You probably won't be around next week, right?
Do what now?
Yeah, I don't think you're not gonna be around next week. It's the day after Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah. No, I'll probably be indisposed for that one.
You'll have to leave us your.
You have to give us your Survivor Series picks.
Oh yeah, I will. I might be able to do it. Are we still doing it Friday night?
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
If
I might be able to.
Yeah, let me know. I mean, even if it's just to come on for 15, 20 minutes,
make the
picks. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you can't do it, don't stretch yourself. Obviously.
Yeah.
We don't want to make the what. So you're the mayor. What would your wife be? What's the
mayoress?
Term? So we don't want to make the mayoress of Canton angry. I don't want to do that because we don't want to make. I don't want to make my wife angry ever because it's scary. Angry.
Wait, that's the wrong way. Where am I looking at?
It's hard on camera because it's the other way. There we go. Now you got it. Oh,
he's just sitting there staring at me like, why are you still talking? You're not talking to me.
Like, hey, get up so I can pee under there. Anyway, Glenn, who you going to plug before we get out of here?
Well, as was mentioned earlier on, I'm booking the territory. They're still doing their first and last of wrestling. They're also doing Unstacking the Dadatory.
You got it, Glenn.
Yes. The 1981 build-up to Big Daddy and Giant Haystacks and the most watched wrestling match of all time. Andy, back with his original partner, Steve, doing good things on Bang Bang Podcast. DDT Wrestling with DC and Doc. And as of this coming week, the first proper episode of
the Doctor Who podcast with Danny Inside
will be back.
I almost forgot what you were trying to set me up for there. I was like, what's he going for? But then I remembered. What about you, Mayor of Canton, or whatever name your is this week that I can't say?
Dominic Dyge of Canton.
Thank you.
Is going to say as always, check out our good friend, Mr. Thomas Bryce at Thomas Bryce 2017 and Thomas Bryce 2020 on the Instagram. And as you pointed out, his beautiful website now, it's Sports Radio. Am I there?
Yeah.
Okay, cut off for a second. At the sportswireradio.org, I think. I don't think it's .com. Sportswireradio.org. Check it out so you can see Thomas Bryce, and you'll be able to listen to all of the radios from there and see this website that is a beautiful job. Whoever put that together did a great job.
Yeah, it looks really great. I mean, it's sports with the Z, sports with the Z wire.org. So definitely check that out. I mean, whatever you like, they got something there. Somebody's on there talking about it. So
and I was listening to one of the baseball podcasts, and I'm not like the hugest baseball fan. Like, I love watching baseball, but not to the point apparently that Thomas Bryce loves watching baseball. He was rattling off like records of like the 60s, like Mets and Cardinals. I'm like, I don't even know how he knows this. So they're like,
that sounds like Thomas. It sounds
it was just like insane statistics. I'm like, how can you just pull those out of a hat like so easily? Like, I can't tell you what I had for lunch this afternoon.
Well, you have a lot going on too, so it's okay. I want to give a shout out to, it's called the I Like Wrestling podcast. They gave us a shout out on their show this week. I think you can follow them on Threads at I don't fucking know. Just I Like Wrestling podcast. Check it out. I don't know what the likes are. I don't know what the ads are. I'm sorry, but they gave us a shout out, so I wanted to return the favor and give them a shout out, as well as they were talking about some Sid on their show. And one of the co-hosts was telling the other co-host, well, check out this show if you like some Psycho Sid, which brings me to my next plug. Make sure you check out I Don't Know Shit, The Life and Times of Psycho Sid. The 11th episode is currently out, where me, the mayor, and Glenn watch. First, he faces one of our favorite jobbers ever, AWIPOD Hall of Famer, jumping Joey Maggs. And then he takes on Elegante. He teams with Arn Anderson to take on Elegante and Sting, and then he battles Elegante in a stretcher match. Yes, a stretcher match.
It looks like the size of a skateboard.
To him, yes. It was like Barbie Stream stretcher is what I called it when they're holding it. And of course, check out War and Attitude. Me and Glenn are working our way towards SummerSlam 1997. Will Stone Cold Steve Austin have to kiss Owen Hart's ass? Will Bret Hart never wrestle in America again? Me and Glenn also had a nice theory of what he could do if he loses this match, on how he could still wrestle and be on Canadian soil at the same time. So listen to that so you can laugh at that like we did. So that's it. I think I don't got nothing else to plug. So we're just going to have Glenn say goodbye.
Goodbye.